Joanna Hodorowska here, Nutrition in Motion. Nutrition for body, mind, spirit, and sport. I'm in the Wegmans, and if you can see, there are, actually, I'm going to say, there are a ton of bars. This is one section of bars, this is the second section of bars, and you can just get inundated with it, and plus there's like end cap with more. So I'm gonna just go over some of these things and say, okay, I'm gonna pick the one that I actually like the best right now, and it happens to be, well, I wish it were 99 cents, but it's not. It's $1.99, but it's these RX bars, and I like it because see what's on the front of the label? It's 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, dates, and no BS ingredients. So that is what is on the ingredients label, and I don't know if you can see that, but it says dates, egg whites, cashews, almonds, cocoa, natural chocolate flavor, and sea salt. So that's kind of what you want to look for in a bar, is you want basic ingredients. So I am going to put that into my bag because that's what I want. I'm going to take a look at these because, you know, they sound good. Health Warrior Chia bars. Check out that ingredients list. So yeah, okay, it's got all this organic stuff. For me, I can't eat it because it's got organic brown rice and brown rice syrup. But if you're looking at this whole thing, at least chia seeds are the first ingredient, not like the 10th one. But it's got brown rice syrup, more brown rice syrup, it's got chocolate chips, it's got a lot of sugar in this one. So even though this seemingly might be a good one, it has some healthy fats, has some healthy fiber from the chia, it's got too much sugar in it, and I haven't even looked at the nutrition facts, so I'm going to put that back because I don't want to eat it. This is another one that this is more like a chicken jerky. Okay, this one's tricky, but you know, it looks like a little chewy bar. And ingredients on this one, where are they? So ingredients are over here. So it's got some turkey, some seasoning, spices, and pretty much it's mostly, and it's got some fruit in it, but it is mostly a protein bar. So for those who are going to be on a high fat, high protein, low carb, this might actually be a pretty decent option. Oh God, there's too many of them here to pick from. So what's another common one that people use? Here, we'll do a Luna bar because that's a common one. So this one again, this one has brown rice in it, I know that, but it's got, look at all those ingredients. A lot of those are the minerals and vitamins, but look at that first thing that popped out, brown rice syrup. Rice flour, lots of rice. So if you can't do rice, it's a problem. If you can't do soy, you can't do this one either. But I think there's 2 or 3 different sources of sugar in here, which are probably not going to be a great thing, and some of this looks like real food, so it's not the worst thing. Something like this still will be better than nothing, but you want to start looking at those ingredients and checking it out. I'm going to look at one other one. Here's a very common bar that people like to do because it's called Perfect, you know, but it's made by Zone, and that one again has 10 zillion ingredients in it. Soy protein, if you can do soy protein, corn syrup, a chocolate layer, which is mostly corn syrup, which is worse than sugar, guar gum, xanthan gum, lots of thickeners, and more coating with more sugar, fractionated palm kernel oil, milk powder, corn syrup solids, lots of more, and then there's sugar. So this one, even though it's the perfect bar in terms of 30, 30, 40, in terms of, I think that's carbs, proteins, and fats, this one, it doesn't really have real food ingredients in it. You probably don't want to include that into your repertoire of what. If you have questions about what kind of ingredients you want in a food bar, give me a call, Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition in Motion. Text NIM15 to 444-999, and you can schedule a 15-minute session with me, and I can answer your nutrition questions about food bars or anything else. Joanna Hodorowska, Nutrition in Motion, helping you take the confusion out of the multitude of food bars available on the market.